Welcome back to Good Morning Europe with me, Rosie Wright. We're right in Belcourt, the heart of Lyon, which is France's sort of second economic hub. And what's been a real delight just over the last couple of minutes in the break is watching families walking down this road behind me and people ending up in the metro station. As of today, primary school children, some of them will be allowed to go back to school. And life looks not totally as normal, but it's getting there. Buses are going past. There's been several families, lots of commuters. The commuters coming out of the metro station just there have all got masks on because that's now mandatory on public transport. If you're not wearing one, you can face a fine of €135. One lady came over to me actually as we were setting up and said, "Where can I find a mask? Where can I get one?" It looked like she was commuting to work. That's one part of getting back to normal, and we've just spoken to a French MP about how the economy might get rebooted. But one thing you may really well have been missing is, of course, sport, cheering on your favourite team or even playing it yourself, because the coronavirus pandemic really has stopped. It's put a grinding halt on pretty much all professional sport, leaving stadiums totally empty of fans. But countries in Europe, as they start easing lockdown restrictions, there now become questions as to when football, rugby, cricket, all of those sports we love can get back going again. And particularly in the UK, when will the Premier League be starting again? Well, our sports editor, Andy Rubini, has been taking a look for us about when the English Premier League could start Project Restart.
The world of football is bracing itself as Premier League clubs are due to hold a video conference today to discuss the latest plans for Project Restart. While it's unlikely that a vote will be held on how the wealthiest football league returns, key issues such as security measures and stadiums will be discussed, and the gloves are likely to come off as several owners have been vocal in their opposition to the current plans. Clubs have reportedly been told that the use of a limited number of neutral venues is the only way to complete the campaign, as it would limit the strain on essential services and discourage gatherings of supporters near stadiums. But those at risk of relegation argue that the integrity of the competition would be compromised by this proposal, prompting the likes of former Liverpool and Manchester United legends Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville to react on Twitter. Brighton chief executive Paul Barber is opposed to the idea, with the Seagulls currently 2 points above the relegation zone. Brighton was scheduled to play 5 of their remaining 9 games at home.
Teams are going to suffer situations where players get ill, and we need to understand, what the Premier League's plan is for what happens in that eventuality. Because at the end of the day, we've said it 1,000 times in the last 8 weeks. Player and staff safety must be an absolute priority.
While some players are looking forward to the competition, the goals, the adrenaline before eventually reuniting with their fans, others have concerns and insist that health of players must come before anything else. Several players have admitted they are fearful of catching the virus on the pitch and passing it on to their families, while Premier League club doctors have reportedly raised a series of concerns about liability and testing protocols. Germany's Bundesliga is leading the way for Europe's top leagues and will return on the 16th of May behind closed doors. The Premier League is hoping for a return next month at the earliest, with clubs standing to lose millions in TV revenue. According to UEFA's latest European club footballing landscape statement, just 13% of the Premier League's revenue comes from gate receipts, and according to reports, clubs could miss out on approximately €873 million if the current campaign can't be completed.